Alright, part 4. Here's where you guys start going completely off the deep end. 4. To be an atheist, you cannot believe that you can trust your reasoning. I'm going to go ahead and list the last 3 together and discuss them all at once, because I think they're all flawed in logic. 5. Atheists cannot believe in absolute laws of logic. And 6. Atheism cannot account for absolute truth. Well, let's discuss this, starting off with, first, you are attempting to say that any absolute requires some form of absolute creator. And what you're doing, where you're presupposing God, or saying we must presuppose God in order to have logic or reason or truth, that we must presuppose God in order to have any of these things, is the one that is presupposing God for your argument. There is no reason to think that God is required for logic. Logic is an emergent property. It is a property that exists only because humans evolved into animals capable of logic. Where, there's a lot to our own reasoning that you can't trust. I mean, what's to say you're not one of those crazy people? I mean, there are people whose brains are not functioning properly, who are incapable of any kind of normal, reasonable, rational thought. They have hallucinations. This is part of human nature. If you are at all intellectually honest, anytime you are going to apply reason and logic, you are going to take account of the fact that it is possible that your own reason and logic is the flawed one here. And you do need to compare your reasoning and logic with that of others in order to gain any kind of reasonable assurance that you are doing it right. I apologize for the world being kind of relative and not absolute. I apologize for evolution having created emergent properties that are not intuitive in creatures. Emergent properties like consciousness, reason, logic, language. All of these things are absolutely mind-bafflingly amazing emergent properties based on simple systems, gaining complexity over time. Simple processes that gain complexity. Emerging complexity on top of simplicity. It's beauty. It's beautiful. And what you're trying to do is destroy any ability to use this by denying that it could have come from anywhere besides God. This is basically no different from intelligent design saying that an eye must come from God. Logic must come from God? No more so than an eye. No more so than a bacterial flagellum. No more so than anything that the creationists have thrown at the evolutionists in recent history. Anyway, in conclusion, I think all 3 of your last points fail in the same way. They fail because you fail to fully grasp the concept of emergent properties of evolution in general, and you refuse to even give your fellow man a small modicum of respect. In the end, if I were to pick who was being most disrespectful to mankind, it is you.